Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing today? Today we're talking about unisex fragrances. So I'm talking about, I believe it's 9 unisex fragrances that women can wear, okay? So let's start it off, okay? Hope you're having a fantastic day. First fragrance that I see that as a unisex fragrance, it'll be perfect to wear for women. They're trying to get something different that the women's line isn't giving them, would be Prada Long, all right? This is the iris-based fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've been wearing it a lot. And this has a beautiful, beautiful, sexy scent to it, okay? It gets men a lot of compliments, but what this really does to me is it puts me in a great mood because it has this feminine vibe that it has in it. It's like a sexy vibe though. It smells, people say that it smells like laundry, but what it smells like women's underwear, okay? It smells like women's laundry, not men's laundry. It has a sexy, luxurious laundry vibe to it. I mean, I believe that's the iris and some other notes in here, but it smells very fresh, but there's power to it. It's actually quite potent. And that potency leads me to the fact to give this more of a feminine vibe. Anytime a scent is really potent, really loud, it makes me feel that it's more feminine than it is masculine, okay? Now, of course, if it has these more woodier notes, yes, but this one right here is really slick, really sexy and smooth, and a woman can really pull this off. If I smell this on a woman, I would compliment on her because scents smell different on different people. This smells really good on me, and I've been trying to tell my wife to try it on, but she wouldn't spray it on her body. So if you have this around, if you see your husband with this, go ahead, try it on. Let me know how it works for you. Prada Long Eau de Toilette. Next one, talked about just yesterday. Now this in particular fragrance is sort of like Prada Long, and it has this sexy vibe, but not as loud, but it has a very similar type of dry down where it dries down into this sleek, sexy vibe. This is a mango scent, and it has a very green, I believe it's a cucumber note that's in here. Okay, so this is Hilton Men. Yeah, it has a very, very fresh, but in the middle of it, just like this bottle, kind of does this winding thing to give you that feeling of a curvy body. Okay, so this scent, the bottle actually looks like what it smells like. It's one of those watery, transparent. Well, they're all transparent, but it just gives you this kind of like elusive kind of a smell. So it's got that green note in there, but that sweet mango and some other notes going on in there. But it has a very gorgeous, musky dry down that has a very feminine touch. Females can pull this off. This is a men's fragrance that women can absolutely wear. Talking about that last night. Now, the next one I want to talk about is Entebbe, okay? Entebbe, very potent, and this for me smells like Ribena. So now I've used quite a bit of it, let it sit a while, and it smells even more gorgeous. It smells like it smells like Ribena. It's got a very loud note of fruits and berries, and the berry that I'm talking about is blackcurrant that it has in here, and it smells like Creed Silver Mountain water. However, this one is much sharper and has a sort of like a wine type of a scent to it, but not that much. It's more in the dry down that it gets a little bit more muskier and a little bit slightly more manly. But this is absolutely unisex, giving it that very perfumey vibe. This is an EDP. This is eau de parfum, so it performs very well. You can spray this on skin. It's very, very, very smooth. And it's not as astringent, so you can spray this directly on skin. Some fragrances I wouldn't do that, but this particular one was blended well, and the juice in here is very tender on skin. So women, try this, you'll love it. You have to buy it online, it's hard to test it out. So just go with my word on it. It is quite potent, but it's a lot of fun to wear. Next one I want to talk about, this one is a lot more popular, okay? This one is Ultramall, right? You're saying like, wow, Ultramall, I've used quite a bit of it. It's right there. It's almost all gone. This is very sweet, okay? It's Le Male. Le Male is the original one, the green bottle. Everybody loves it and knows about it. So if you wear that one, you might get noticed that you're wearing a men's fragrance. But this one, it's so sweet, it's hard to detect what it is that you're wearing. So if someone else wears this, they're not gonna be able to detect that you are wearing Ultramol because of the sweetness of it. And it's just a scent that I don't say, oh, I smell this around. I don't smell this around at all. I hardly ever smell this around. When I do wear it, I get complimented on. But people have asked me what I'm wearing. Women have asked me what I'm wearing. They want to wear it themselves, and I can actually see that. If I smell this on a lady, it'll probably smell a lot better on her than it does on me. But it gets me a lot of compliments. And if you're looking for something different, something sweet, it has a pear note. And a lot of women's scents have pear in it, but it doesn't smell like this. This smells different, and it smells very mysterious, and it has a very strong vanilla dry down with a wonderful cinnamon note. But it's that vanilla and that pear and that cinnamon combined to give you a very crisp, caramelized dry down of sweetness. Women, try this out. You will love it. You'll get attention. You get noticed. Yeah, 2-3 sprays, absolutely gorgeous for a woman. This next one, I talked about yesterday, and I have to just throw it in again today. Paris Hilton Gold Rush Man. This is absolutely gorgeous scent, beautiful vanilla scent. Wow, beautiful, really, really good vanilla scent. It kind of has a what's Chanel? Is it a Laurent Sport kind of vibe to it? I don't know what it is. It just smells so much more expensive than what it is. It smells so much more expensive than what it is. But then this beautiful vanilla, orange, and cardamom gives it this sort of like hard to describe vanilla scent that's not necessarily, it's slightly powdery, but it's just present. A very present, tangy vanilla scent with a slight bit of the type of cardamom spice to it. It's got very good projection. Someone was leaving on the comments saying that theirs doesn't project. My batch number here is, the batch number that I have is 170. 17017M. So I have 17017M. So that's the batch number I have. And it projects, okay? And I put it directly on skin, like I said last night. I go about 7 to 8 sprays with this one. And I get a lot of compliments with this. People want to know what I'm wearing when I wear Gold Rush Man, because people don't smell it a lot. I've heard some reviewers saying it smells like this, it smells like that. You know, I wear this and I wear that. This particular one in particular, I think it being new, and I think women can detect smells a little bit different than men. That they can sense that this is something they haven't smelled before, and they ask me, what is that? Paris Hilton Gold Rush Man is absolutely unisex, and if I smelled this on a woman, I would compliment her for wearing this. It would attract me to want to ask them what she's wearing, only because I like fragrances and I would want to know what it is. But for a woman to wear it, really, really good. And for a man to wear it, it's really, really good. It's just a really good unisex scent. They should have just marketed this as a unisex scent. But trying to do us a solid. And another one. This one is more for the guys. Okay, guys, if you're looking for a unisex scent from the House of Creed, look no further than Princess Royal Oud. Now they have Royal Oud, they have Aventus. Those are like the heavy hitters, okay? But this is actually my wife's scent, right? So I was wearing this, yesterday, right? And she couldn't tell what I was wearing. I asked her, do you know what I was wearing? What I was wearing yesterday? No, I don't know what you were wearing, but it smelled really, really good. What was that? I was like, I was wearing your Creed Princess Royal Oud. And she was amazed. She's like, yeah, you gotta tell people about that. It smells really good on you. So yeah, this is marketed as a woman's Creed. But guys, you can wear this, okay? So Valentine's Day coming up, you can buy it for your wife, and then you can sneak a few sprays in. You will get compliments. And she won't know that you're wearing it, because it's hard to detect. With oud, it can be quite hard to detect what's going on, because on every single person, I feel like oud reacts differently. And this is a high quality oud. It's very light, but it's just like vanilla, oud and patchouli. And those are like just basic smells. So on everybody else's skin, it's just gonna do something different. Different parts of the scent are gonna pop out. And that happens with all these scents. But in particular with something like oud, Royal Princess Oud Creed, which is like it's got a heavy vanilla on there, on this one. However, I do like the Paris Hilton vanilla more, but that has that oud mysteriousness going on in there, but it's very light in the background. You can't really detect it. It's just your odors change up the scent. Now, the next unisex scent, ladies, that you should get is from the house of Armaf, okay? This is the house of Armaf, not Club de Nuit Intense Man, which is the black bottle. That one I feel like is just too masculine, and that the scent that it clones is a very high level scent in the men's game, and people just pick you out like that for wearing a men's scent. No, this is Club de Nuit Man, okay? Here it is. So Club de Nuit Man, you can see I've been using quite a lot of the juice. This one just makes me happy, right? If I smell you wearing this, I'm gonna smell you wearing it, okay? So, and other men will too. This is supposed to clone, I believe it's 1 million, but it doesn't really quite smell like 1 million to me. It smells like it, but it smells better because it's like fresher. It's a fresher 1 million. It doesn't have, I believe it doesn't have vanilla, I believe. It's just the cinnamon, the cloves, the orange, a very juicy orange, kind of like a, I wouldn't say Invictus, but there's like a sweetness that's in there that gives you that kind of candy, orange candy gum, orange chewing gum, with that cinnamon. So we have that cinnamon gum that's red strip. Just imagine that cinnamon gum still having the cinnamon, but not total straight cinnamon. It's like maybe like 30% cinnamon, and then it's gonna have 70% orange, okay? So it's gonna have that orange blast with the cinnamon and the cloves, giving it slightly bit of a spiciness, but it's just chill bubblegummy. Yeah, whew, I really like this one. I really like Club de Nuit Man. It actually, okay, between Club de Nuit Intense Man and Club de Nuit Man makes me happier than Club de Nuit Intense Man. I don't know why. Club de Nuit Intense Man smells better, but this one gets me compliments as well. And it's just like a happier scent. It just has a happier scent. What I think it is that I like cinnamon. Cinnamon is more of an aphrodisiac for me. For my taste, I like cinnamon. I like the power that it has. I like the fact that it gets out there, it pushes out, and it gets you noticed. And at the same time, it makes me happy. So if you're a woman, a lot of female scents, I don't think they use cinnamon enough. And they should, because men love cinnamon. All right, women love cinnamon too. It's just an aphrodisiac, cinnamon and vanilla. But sometimes I don't even need the vanilla. You just give me the cinnamon and it's working for me. Now, does this have vanilla in it? Because I don't remember. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section below, but I just want to make sure that it does not have vanilla. Okay. I don't remember. So you should definitely get Club de Nuit Man. So okay, it has orange, mint, grapefruit, cinnamon, cloves, black pepper, ginger, amber, patchouli, peppers, leather, and woody notes. So there is no vanilla in here. Okay, so if you're a lady, right, and you wear this, you're not gonna get that vanilla dry down. What you're gonna get is a cinnamon and citrus dry down, but the citrus is gonna be like a little bit sweeter with the mint. So mint is more of like a male fragrance type of thing, but the cinnamon, it's not like minty. It's citrusy, okay? But the cinnamon is very strong in a very smooth way. It's in a very candied way. So yeah, Club de Nuit Man is unisex for me. And it's got this, I don't know if it's pheromones or ISO Super, I believe is in here. And it just works with the skin and attracts attention. It gets you a lot of compliments and it makes you feel good and confident. You just feel confident when you wear this one. And women, I feel that you'll feel that way too as well. So the last one on this list is marketed as a unisex scent, but I don't think that many women wear CKB to begin with, okay? CKB is a white floral scent, and it's just a very memorable scent, a very comforting scent. It makes you feel comfortable, make others feel comfortable, and it just gives you this great 90s vibe that I like. I just really like CKB for women. I like the way the white florals work in here. And I think there's another fragrance that's more expensive that does the same thing. I think it's Macy's Francis Kirkson. There's like a white floral scent that he does that's really, really good. I forgot what it's called. Damn it, I wish I remembered what it was called. But it does white florals really well. But this is different, and I like this one a lot in like the same realm. And that one has like shampoo and body wash. What is it called? Doesn't matter. We're talking about CKB. CKB is a very, very beautiful, has mint, it has white florals. It has like 100 notes in it. Back in the 90s, they used to just, the scientists just, I don't know if they were just putting a lot of notes in there, but it has a lot in here. I believe there's even pineapple. I'm not sure. I don't think there's pineapple. I think that's CK1. But CKB for a woman, if there's CK1 and CKB, which one will it be? For women, it will be CKB. So definitely get this one. If you've never tried it as a woman, try it and you'll really enjoy it. So that's it. Those are the, I believe 9 fragrances, with the exception of Creed Royal Princess Oud for men that I think you guys should wear. If you guys have any other scents that you think that would fit the bill for you guys as a unisex scent that you would be courageous enough to wear as a man, that's a woman's scent, market as a woman's scent, or you'd be brave enough to wear as a woman, market as a man's scent. Let me know in the comment section below, and you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.